Okay, so we're gonna play some stealth chess again. So let's see how this goes. It's on delay right now, but this is session 2. This is session 2 of stealth chess, and we'll be playing on Tabletop Simulator again, obviously. We just went live. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go. Create a game. We already had one saved from before, so we'll continue from there. Alright, we have new rules from last time. I've updated the classes, or the pieces. So we have the rules for the different pieces here. Pause the video and read that if you want, but let's get started. Change game master mode. We're still going for 20 victory points. Let's roll for rolls, R-O-L-E-S. I'm just gonna go with the little built-in table dividers here this time. That's gonna make it easier to organize stuff. So let's see here. So we'll just copy all these. One for the board, one for the side of the board. And I'll go ahead and save that. Okay, let's roll for rolls. Whose stuff is whose? I think this one's. Sorry, I just have to get this set up properly. Yeah, fast forward for a few minutes here. I just gotta get this set up. Okay, so let's roll for rolls, starting with light orange here. Four is what's four? That's gonna be rook. Whoa, what happened? What just happened? I'm not sure. See any more floating pieces anywhere? I don't. was weird. Anyway. Oh wait. Okay, anyway. So the light orange is a rook. Two is knight. The knight for dark orange. Etc. etc. Again, you can fast forward this part. This is just setting up the game, and it's going to be kind of painstaking at the moment because I don't know a quicker way to do this. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll get a more. Maybe I'll just get this set up before the stream starts in the future. But anyway, let's just keep this rolling. That's king. This is a bishop. Another rook. Let's give it a queen. First queen. Excuse me. Queen. We have one king, two queens, two rooks, two knights, one bishop. No pawns. This should be an interesting game. No pawns at all. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be crazy. So now we do locations. See, so roll 8 6s here. Huh. Okay. We're gonna be friends. Maybe, we'll see. 5-4. Okay, 7-6. 5-2. Excuse me. Okay. 1-3. Alright. So that's our 8. We have our 8 players. So, okay, so we're on the light orange's turn. Light orange is a rook. So we have new rules from last time. So what can a rook do now? It's going to be kind of a learning process for me as well at the moment. So I can intimidate, which cannot bring people below 0. And now I can only gain 1 for every 1 that they lost. Okay. So I can do that on dark orange, but dark orange doesn't have any victory points, so it would be pointless. I can do crushing blows, which I think is worth trying for sure. I need 6 or higher to remove dark orange from the game. Okay, we got him, so he's already out of the game. That was quick. Okay. I'm just for less visual clutter. I'm gonna start stacking stuff over here. Oh, I still have one more action with this guy too. So this guy can now, he can't move, but he can do something else. Yeah, so he can gain a victory point basically. So he's at 1. He's the first on the board, and it is light green's. Excuse me, it's light green's turn. Okay, light green is a knight. This is a fork here, so. But these guys aren't going to stay put necessarily, so. I think he's going to go more toward where there's more people at the moment. And then, let's see. I can only use charge if someone's already in the room I'm in. When I enter the room, cavalry strike, they already have to be in my room, so neither of those can be used. So he has no options. He just gains 2 victory points. He's at 2 now. Dark green's turn. Okay, dark green's a king. He can move any direction the king can move. So, but what else can he do? A king's more of a defensive piece these days, or I think it always was. It's trying to get away from attacks. Also, it can make someone else invulnerable, though. So he could be talking. The player could be talking if these were real people to another player right now and saying, "Which of you, does anybody want to be my friend and fight with me?" Or he could. I don't know. It depends on the interaction, the actual people. So this is kind of tough, but because he has the ability to make people invulnerable for a turn till the start of your next turn. He also has additional movement available, so you can get away quickly, and he can gain 3 victory points twice. So he's a powerful defensive or mastermind type character. Right now, that no one has any reason really to ally with him necessarily. There's no reason not to, though, I guess. Well, let's just say these pretty much are strangers who never played with each other before, and they have no idea who to ally with yet, so he's not going to trust anybody yet. So I think he should just run probably to the middle of the board, I guess, so he has as many escape options as possible. So he'll move once, and then he has another additional move action. Well, he could actually do that twice if he wanted to, so I guess he'll do that. Move twice. That's pretty good. Just kind of get to his own little area where he can't be quickly attacked. Oh no, wait. Was this a knight? Oh, he wouldn't move there then, he moved here. Okay, my bad. Because he knows this is a knight, based on how it moved last turn. Okay, so anyway, we're on light blue, bishop. Can't attack anything. You just get centralize them. And his ability is to do what? Oh, he can pull players toward him. Only one at a time, though. So I guess he saw the king move. He knows this is a king now. He doesn't really know. Let's see. A king is not something to really mess with because. Actually, that's not true. You want to attack kings if you can. So let's have him. I'll have him pull the king toward him like this. And then, I guess, do it again. And then next turn, if the king is still there, then he can do something, attack him, basically. Well, he can stun him and gain victory points. A bishop's a good ally to use with the king, so you can also say, look, I'm gonna keep stunning you and make us both lose if you don't team up with me. Like a bishop's a perfect ally for a king, to do his bidding or whatever. Then I guess the king would win and not the bishop. It's interesting. I don't know, let's have to see how it develops. So we have another rook. He's just going to go for it. He's going to go here and do crushing blows. Rooks are really powerful. Oh, this is also a rook, which we saw because he did crushing blows. So he wants to take out the competition. That one failed, and he has one more attempt. If he fails this, oh, he can't do crushing blows. He can start him to square with them. My bad. He can intimidate him for one. Well, I guess you might as well just intimidate him for one. Well, I guess. Hold up. I guess because he can't do crushing blows, he should not go to where he can do crushing blows. He knows this is either queen or bishop, and this is this is either a queen or bishop. This is a king. He probably wants to take out one of these guys. So we'll go threaten that, and then we'll just gain our 2 victory points. Okay. Okay, we have queen here. Queen's going to want to just pick off people individually. We don't know what red is yet, but this is a good forking attack here. Also forks the rook over here, which is nice. What else can a queen do? Can stun someone in their room once per person per turn and gain 3 victory points. And then if they started in the same room, Jewel Dagger 8+ kills them. So right now she's just going to get her 2. Okay, we have another queen here. Knows that this is a queen, so probably wants to take out the competition. So definitely start with an attack. Jeweled dagger. Needs 8+. Jeweled dagger. And got her. So this queen's done. Take her out of the game. And then I still have an action. So 1 victory point. Okay, rook. We know this is a knight, so we might as well go try to do crushing blows on him. Like I said, this is a bloodbath of a game. It's going really quick. We've already lost 2 players. And we might lose another one right here. Nope. Try again. Need 6+. Got him. Yeah, this might be a fast game because a lot of powerful pieces here. Oh yeah, and if you watched the last episode, you notice that the queen now has a way to gain victory points. So I think that balances it out a little bit there. Okay, king. So at this point, the king and the bishop are not looking so good because they don't have the mobility and the attack abilities of all these other characters. We got a rook, a queen, and another rook. So they need to stick together. So the king is going to suggest well, the thing is, right now, if he uses Royal Pardon on the bishop will be invulnerable. But like I guess all a bishop can really do is pull things toward him. I guess he could use him as a distraction to pull stuff away from him. In return, it gives him invulnerability. And also, the bishop can stun things, so. Alright, so that's the deal they're going to make. He's going to give this guy invulnerability, which I guess I'll represent that with like a red poker chip. I mean, not poker chip, checkers piece. Checkers, red. This guy has invulnerability till the king's next turn. And then the king is going to use one of the other abilities to run faster away from everybody. So he'll run to like here. Actually, that seems kind of silly because he's already out of harm's way here. And then he can use the other one to gain 3 victory points and start trying to win. So I like that better. This guy's invulnerable. He's going to well, he's blocked now from trying to take the queen out, which is kind of annoying. It happens. I think we'll move here. Oh no, not there. Move here. and pull, use the pull ability. Pull him here, and then he'll use the stun ability to gain 2 victory points and stun him, which skips his next turn. He's not 2. Okay. Skipped. And red. This is a perfect opportunity for red to try to take out orange, light orange. So that'd be Jeweled Dagger is the first attempt. He's 8+. Got him. So that rook's gone. Yeah, that's a much cleaner look to the board when you just have whoever's left there. I like that better. Alright, so that was just his first action. Second action, victory point. Her first action, my bad. So bringing her to 2. We got the king with 3 victory points. Okay. He needs to make... Well, he's too far away now to make... Actually, no, he could make him invulnerable, but then he's going to be vulnerable because he'll be in the same room. He's going to be too far away to make him invulnerable without jeopardizing himself at this point, so he's just going to gain his 6 victory points, call it a day. So he's at 9 now, which is pretty impressive jump there. King's a pretty good piece. He's not invulnerable anymore. But it's his turn, so he can get away. Or he can just keep stunning this guy. He can keep locking this guy down. You can stun him twice. Oh no, he can only... Wait, just a sec. Can he use it twice? I think he can, actually. Yeah, you can either stun it twice or like stun it 3 times and lose 2 victory points if he wants. He has 2, so he could do that. That actually kind of seems worth it to time down longer, so he has time to get away if the queen attacks him or something. So let's just get rid of his victory points and say he stuns. Wait a sec. How he gains some back though? Okay, so he pays 2 to stun him for 2 turns. And then he gains 2 and stuns him for an additional turn. So he just stunned him. He stunned him for 3 turns and he gains 2 again, so he's breaking even on this. But this guy's stunned for 3 turns now. Oops. Shoot, what was that? Oh no. That was bad. I think this was at like 2. I think it was at 2. Because he's been busy killing other opponents, so. How do we represent the stun now? Because he's going to skip once. And then he's still stunned for 2 more turns, so I guess I just need something to represent a 2. Let's use the metal dice, the chrome one. Alright, that's the stun die for the now. Looks pretty cool. The chrome die. Okay, so it's now the queen's turn again. The queen's a little afraid of the bishop like stun locking her, like the bishop's doing to the rook right now. The bishop's very powerful in terms of like stunning, basically. So you want to take him out last, probably. Well, clearly we should just keep our options open like this. No, because then the rook's stunned, so this is a perfect opportunity to fork like this. Okay, good. And then gain 2 victory. Cool, cool. Alright. We have 9 victory points here with the king. So bishop, it could turn on him now that he has the rook down for the count for a while. He could the bishop could team up with the queen now. But that would be kind of foolish since the queen could take out the bishop. So for now they still need to be allies. The problem is the queen's attacking the bishop right now, so if it's kind of awkward the turn order here. Like if he had 1 extra turn he could do this, but the way it stands he needs to just run. So I guess he'll just run over here. Or he should run here. Get closer to the bishop so you can help him out next turn. And then he should gain 3. So he's still working on winning. At 12. The bishop's gonna say, yeah, let's team up. Dark blue is kind of out of the equation at the moment, so he's just sitting down for the queen. He's gonna go hang out with the king so he can get invulnerability next turn. Actually, you know what? He could... I guess he could just turn on the king now. It might be too early to turn on him, but... so now he should just... I guess he could just... he doesn't want to stun the king, though. That's the problem. I guess he's just going to gain 2 victory. So 12 to 4 to 2 to 4. Okay. This guy skipped. She's definitely going to go ahead and try to take out the rook while she can. No reason not to, really. I mean, maybe there is, but it's competition. Might as well take it out while she can, while he's stunned. Can't use Jewel Digger because it didn't start in the same room. Next turn she could use that though. Right now she can stun and gain 3 victory points, so this will be stunned another time. It stacks. That poor rook's going to be out for the count for a while. I don't think that poor rook's going to survive much longer. But yeah, she gained 3 victory for that. 7. We got green, light green. Is that the only green? No, this is dark green. My bad. Okay, dark green is the king. He's gonna make the bishop invulnerable. So what's the plan here between these guys? They want to get the queen stun locked. But the thing is, the bishop can do that already if he wants to. So the king's going to leave it up to the bishop and kind of like turn on his ally. Well, not just hand him the game anyway. Like, he's going to kind of get out of dodge here for a second. And the bishop could stun lock him now and betray him, but if he does that, then the rook could come back. I don't know. It's interesting. The bishop has a lot of power, a lot of sway over the game here. I might need to nerf the bishop at some point, but for now, the king's going to do his own thing. He's too afraid of the queen to hang around. You know what? That's a little bit stupid. I think, okay, let's give him invulnerability to keep the alliance going. He can run away fast, too, instead of gaining victory points. But that doesn't really matter. So he's going to give him the royal pardon, so he's invulnerable next turn. Until his next turn. Until the king's next turn. Oops. And then he's going to run here. And then he's going to gain 3, so he's at 15. It's a pretty good turn. And the bishop's still happy with him, so he's not going to like stun lock him. This is where it gets political, because it's like he could stun lock the queen like for the rest of the game pretty much. But then the rook's going to come back to life at some point, so it's like maybe that's okay. It's a lesser of the two evils. Okay, so he'll pull the queen into the same room, and then he'll stun her for... I can stun her for 2 turns if I use 2. I think I'll do that. Just to get her stun locked for a little bit. Okay, so then it skips him, skips her. He becomes the king's turn again. He loses invulnerability. And something went drastically wrong because the king can now just gain 6 and win. So I probably should have thought that out better, but anyway, king wins. It's a powerful, maybe I should nerf the king to be gain 2 instead of gain 3, I don't know, but for now, I'm kind of liking the dynamic. It's hard to think all these turns ahead for all these characters, but the king wins. Let's put everything back to start the next game, but I'll do that off camera, so thanks for watching. Please join me at the Stealth Chess tables. Thank you. Bye.